thinking of a scripture that I wanted to comment on, and it's James 1:19. Gotta find a place here. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath." But think of this, how many, it seems like they've got that backwards, you know?
Right.
They're slow to hear and swift to speak and swift to wrath, you know?
Yeah. There are many out there today, they're pronouncing destruction on their own self.
Yes.
Now, for example, I've talked about this before. Somebody tears up a church because of jealousy.
Yes.
Who's the other person? Who has obeyed that? Right opposite.
Yes.
And I know, like I told you about this family I knew, they had tore up so many churches, they didn't have but one or two more in the county. Most three they could go to, they hadn't tore up.
It's something.
They would go, they didn't get their way, they'd tear the church up.
Yeah.
And they were claiming to be Christians. One of them even claimed to be a preacher.
Yeah.
But he's just a young man.
Uh-huh.
That kind of jealousy shouldn't be there.
That's right.
The same thing about somebody going to church. Say a minister visits a church, and they know he's a minister. If that pastor don't give him an opportunity to at least testify or preach if he wants to obey the Spirit, they're guilty of the same thing. Because they refused to ask him.
Yes.
See, if they asked him, he said no, that set them free from that.
Yes.
But if they won't ask him, afraid he'll say something that'll help them understand more about what they just preached, they'll get jealous.
Yeah.
They won't ask them back.
Yes.
It's sad. You start taking a deep look into it. It covers a lot of things.
Yes.
That one verse of scripture, that they got it right backwards what it should be.
Yes.
And that's why it's so sad.
Yeah.
And that's why you see so many empty churches.
Yes.
But you take a church now, don't get me wrong. What I'm trying to explain here, you take where there's 2,000 or 3,000 people attend to this church, they're going to be deceived and everything else to get them coming back because all that money is coming in.
Yes.
Their coffers are full of money.
The itching ears.
The pastor used it for himself.
Mm-hmm.
He is in the wrong place. Not only is he in the wrong place, he's a disobeying God.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole work.
I've heard of some preachers that you have to buy tickets to go see them.
Yeah. They're swift to speak.
Yeah. Then they
Then be
probably also
swift to
take
hear.
up offering.
When it said swift to hear, be cautious. Be serious what you're listening to.
Yes.
but slow to speak on what you've heard.
Yes.
You ponder it in your heart what you're going to say.
Yes.
Be slow to destruction.
Yes.
Be slow that you don't have to come into something that's going to destroy
That's right.
instead of lifting up.
Yeah.
How many people have been destroyed for that one verse, not obeying that one verse of Scripture, they're not taking heed to what it said.
Yes.
Now read that again. Read that verse again.
Yes. Yeah, wherefore, my brethren, beloved brethren, actually, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
why I said that, to read it again, how plainly does that speak?
Very plainly.
What else would he have to add to not understand that Scripture?
Yes.
Ain't nobody in his right mind wants that wrath.
That's right.
That's why so many do right opposite, right backward what the Word said.
Yes.
Just like when one stands up, says he ain't sinned in 40 years,
He's wrong. Or she.
very wrong.
Yes.
Even though he's gone on to glory, gone on, I remember those words.
Yes.
And I could go to where another man, supposed to be a preacher, he says he is. I've heard him speak. He says, when you're saved, you're already then perfect. But that's not true either,
Yeah.
because we have to grow into perfection.
That's right.
We're growing towards it, but we've not yet received it.
Yes.
Because when we receive perfection, we will be home of glory. We'll be at home with the Lord.
In case anybody's wondering, I've been down with a bad cold. So my voice is a little off balance, basically, you know. I'm recording this for the future.
All right.
Yeah.